I'm Lieutenant Christina McDonald with the Cowley County Sheriff's Office. We've called you here today to give an updated press release. On July 29th, we found an unidentified body in a rural community area, which was southeast of our Kansas City. After autopsy, the fingerprints were entered into the automated fingerprint identification system, and it generated a return for a Hector Saul Huinac-Lucas with a date of birth of October 26, 1996 or 1993. He's described as an Hispanic male, approximately 5 foot, 120 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. We've made several attempts to contact any kind of next of kin and none have been found. And we're just asking for the community's help in finding family. They can contact the Cowley County Sheriff's Office or Cowley County Crime Stoppers.
Do y'all have any updates as to how his remains were found, or about how long he may have been out there?
The remains were found by a farmer who owned the property and notified law enforcement. We do not have the time frame at this time. We'd like to make contact with family to see when he was last seen, where his whereabouts were, how long he's been missing, and we don't have that at this time.
When his fingerprints returned, did it say like where he's from or where he?
We have a last known location from 2015 in our Kansas City area, but a lot of that information is no longer valid.
Is this a criminal investigation at this point? Do you suspect that there's some kind of criminal activity behind his disappearance or his death?
At this point, it's just a death investigation, and we're really trying to just get all the information that we can. Our toxicology and the autopsy results are still pending per the pathologist's report, and so we do not have all of that.
We said a couple days ago that there was no trauma to the body.
No noted trauma.
Correct. So nothing along the lines of like a possible gunshot wound or anything along those lines?
No trauma was noted.
But there are some kinds of trauma that wouldn't necessarily be visible, right? Or potentially, so you don't have any.
I can tell you that the condition in which the body was recovered would not warrant a lot of identification.
Is there any other unique factors or anything that you think the public would be able to help? Or?
No, there were no tattoos noted, no scars or that type of thing in the fingerprint report, so we don't have any of those type of identifiers.
Can you describe the land or the area where his body was found? Was it wooded or hidden or anything? Or?
By a small ravine out in a field.
Were you considering this to be suspicious at this time?
I would think any death investigation is suspicious until it's warranted otherwise. At this point, it's just a death investigation.
Just a clarification. So on the date of birth, you have 1993 or 1996.
Yes.
Can you clarify what you mean by that?
In the fingerprint report, when you print it out, anytime a person uses multiple names or multiple date of births, we receive that information as well. And there were 2 date of births listed on that report, and so that is why there's 2 there.
Okay, thank you.
Was he a Kansas resident?
In 2015, yes.
Could you say his name one more time?
I will do the best pronunciation I can give. It's Hector Saul Huinac-Lucas, and it is hyphenated.
Okay. And so at this point, it's unclear or someone reported him missing, is that where his fingerprints are?
No. The fingerprints were from a database from the APHIS.
Is that like a criminal database?
Anytime someone had their fingerprints taken, it's entered into that database, whether it be for public reasons such as teachers or someone that is in the criminal aspect, arrested for some kind of criminal charge. So.
Have you ruled out that he's not from Cowley County? Not totally, or believe he's from somewhere else?
At this point, we don't know. I don't have any indication otherwise.
We knew at one time he resided in the Cowley County area and possibly worked at Creekstone or for a company that contracts with Creekstone. We're following up those avenues as we speak. So we know he was in the Cowley County area at one time, back in 2015. Since then, we don't have any other records indicating anything as far as him living here, or if he left, he came back.
Do you know if he has a criminal record at all?
We can't release that.
Well, the area you guys discovered in, was there any kind of signs that might possibly like he traveled there, or drag marks or vehicle tracks, anything like that?
No.
Was anything found with his body?
Yeah, we used several different avenues to search that property. Lieutenant McDonald contacted the Cowley County Trackers, who's an organization here out of Cowley County. They do what's called man tracking. They can see things in grass and dirt that most of us can't see, and track people and their avenues of egress and things like that. We call them out. We also use the Southern County Sheriff's Office as a drone. We have them come out and fly the area. And then we also have people on ATVs on the ground search that entire area, and no other evidence was noted at that time.
It's possible he was probably there long enough that whatever evidence would have been of entry or exit would have been long gone then, or just hard to find.
Difficult to find. Sometimes I've had cases like this where animals take off with different parts of things. And, that's another avenue that may have occurred as well.
Is it possible to estimate in terms of like days, weeks that he was there, or no?
Usually we talk to pathologists about that, and they were unwilling to go there because they just didn't have enough information. There's a lot of factors that come into that. A lot of it's weather. We've had a lot of hot weather here lately. That's one thing. Hydration of the person, if they're running, when there's too many variables to go into. Our main goal is to make sure that we can find a family member. We really wanted to make a notification to the family. Not like this. This is probably the worst way to notify a family member that their loved one has passed. But we've exhausted every avenue to try to locate anyone in Cowley County or anywhere else. So that's why we decided to go to the public. We request your assistance. If you have information, if you know this individual, please contact us at the Cowley County Sheriff's Office or the Cowley County Crime Shop. We appreciate any help we can give.